What's up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? Time for the weekend forecast. I know I actually haven't really been very good and consistent on my weekends and weekly forecasts here lately. So that ends now. Back to it. Energies have been heavy, man. That's one thing about being a fucking career YouTube reader. Man, when the energies get heavy, you got to stay consistent. And that sometimes can be a lot harder than you would think. I didn't believe it either back when I was a tarot watcher and I would hear the readers complaining about how drained they are and stuff like that. I was like, oh, please. Sit in front of a camera and flip cards. Shit. They ain't playing. They ain't fucking playing. Anyway, the show must go on. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all of my personal reading options are back available and open again. That is on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and that is in the description of this video. I'm going to be starting filming a new course in my School of Self-Mastery, and that's going to be all about the energy of money. The energy of money and the way that energy really behaves and manifests. So, for those of you who don't know, I specialize primarily in energy behavior and the science of manifestation. And my ultimate goal is to be able to figure out a way to explain the nature of energy and how it behaves in a way that's different than anything that I hear anybody else explaining on the internet. I think the only person that does it better than me is Billy Carson. He's the only person that I've seen on the internet that comes close, and so, yeah. Anyway, though, that's coming soon, but my latest course is Aligning with Your Life's Purpose, which again goes into energy behavior and how to align with and get on the path where you do find your life's purpose. And yeah, that course is only $8 if you're interested in that. It's all on my website. All right, enough of the shameless plugs. Let's jump right into this. We starting off with Aries. Let's see what we got for Aries coming in this weekend. Let's see what important messages we have for my Aries friends this weekend. Ooh, got that 6 of Wands though, baby. Victory, success. I don't want to speak on it yet though. King of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh. We got that codependency card. Loneliness. Okay. Ooh, the Strength card. I see a lot of things happening here. I'm seeing communication probably with multiple potential love interests. Honestly, though, it feels like the majority of the people that you're communicating with are more interested in you than you are them. There is somebody that you have unfinished business with, though. Oh, yeah. And, yeah, there's a karmic tie between the two of you. This person's still losing sleep. I don't know if you're losing sleep over it or not, but it looks like they are. It looks like this connection, whatever went wrong between the two of you, is still bothering them. But you're holding back. You're resisting temptation. I don't really think that you're communicating with, or it feels to me like you're just straight up ignoring this person. So, yeah, with the Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups, I'm seeing you talking to and communicating to more than one person, or at least there's more than one person. Like I said, I feel like the majority of the people that you're talking to are interested in you, but you may not be interested in them. You may be purposely passing passing up a love offer. That's interesting. I'm not convinced, though, that anything serious is landing right now. I'm not. Doesn't look like anything serious is landing. Several different potential suitors, none of which you're interested in. Let's look at the person that you're thinking about. Person that weighs heaviest on your mind. Is anything happening between the two of you? Ooh, the Moon card. Feelings are being repressed. Suppressed, whatever the word is. Feelings are being suppressed. You're not expressing your feelings. And that probably indicates that they're not expressing theirs either. Emperor reversed. Are you intimidated, Aries? The person that you're interested in, do they intimidate you a little bit? Two of Swords, not seeing a decision being made, and this person isn't showing you any emotion. So you're not coming forward with a love offer while they're not showing you any emotion. So as a result of that, the Ten of Cups is reversed. Well, I guess let's get the, well, hang on. First, let's get the overall outcome first, and then some advice. Overall general outcome altogether for Aries, and then advice. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, man, it looks like there might be some drama coming in, dude. Looks like you might be getting into it with somebody. All that pent-up frustration is finally exploding on somebody. Hopefully it's not the wrong person. Yeah, I'm seeing you communicating with somebody. And a lot of pent-up frustration, especially in these energies of this Venus retrograde and all this. The energies are getting pretty damn heavy. And I'm kind of feeling like you're communicating with somebody. They're more than likely more interested in you than you are them. So some kind of miscommunication happens and some kind of argument or fight pops off. What's the advice? What is the advice? Ooh, the Tower card in the reverse. Two of Swords. So right now, I feel like you're in a place where it's like a transitionary point. Most of the time, and I'm talking like 90% of the time, dude, whenever we're in transition, you don't just wake up and transition from one cycle to the next overnight, unless you want a Tower moment. Okay, but now there's exceptions to everything, but generally speaking, most of the time, the universe doesn't have you transition via a Tower moment. The Tower moments only happen whenever you're resisting the transitionary process. Whenever you're fighting change, you're trying to prevent something from coming to an end, you're trying to force things to happen a certain way, then that's when the universe will kick the Tower over on you. So right now, I kind of feel like you're like in between. Kind of in between. You feel things changing. You know things are changing, but it just doesn't look like it. And right now, things might be incredibly frustrating. You might have a lot of unanswered questions. Sometimes you got to take a step back and just fucking trust the universe, dude. I know that's so fucking annoying to hear that. I know, dude. I know. If I knew of an easier way to do it, I'd tell you. But I'm right there with you. I got to do that too sometimes. Got to take a step back and be like, all right, fuck, man. I don't know why things are like this right now. I don't know when it's going to be time to make this change, but all right, universe. And you know when it usually is on my path? Every time, I've noticed. Right when you give up on it and let go. That's when everything changes. But if you're feeling frustrated, maybe just, I hate to say go off and go into hermit mode. You know, I hate to say that, but if you're talking to people who are more interested in you than you are them, I don't know. I would just say, if you want to, pick the one that feels right and be patient with it. I don't know. I just really feel like this is a time this weekend where your energy is really, really volatile. Really volatile. So maybe laying low this weekend might be a good idea for Aries. I mean, if you want to go out and have fun, just be very mindful of your energy. Because whenever the energies are really volatile like this, one little wrong word could set you off. One little misunderstanding or miscommunication could push you over the edge and start a fight, you know. So sometimes whenever the energies feel that shaky, just lay low. Just lay low, man. My energy feels fucked up. I'm a little bit weird. I need to just lay low, meditate. Oh man, is my candle out now? There we go. This is one of them wood wick candles. All right. Okay. Hopefully some Aries out there found that helpful. Hopefully. All right. Moving on to Taurus. Let's see. What important messages do we have for Taurus this weekend? Important messages for Taurus. King of Pentacles in the reverse. See, this is a Taurus card. Whatever situation you've been dealing with may be affecting you more than you know. Could be affecting your work performance. Some of you may not be like performing your daily tasks, routines. Maybe like your performance on the job might be slacking a little bit. And you may not even realize it. You may be mad just hearing me say that. Oh, it's not true. I got it all together. Kind of thinking there may be some people kind of looking at you, wondering if you're okay. Whatever situation is driving you nuts. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Because you dealt with somebody sneaky and snaky. Yup. High Priestess reversed. Whatever situation you're dealing with, I don't know who this person is, but you're having a battle between your ego and your intuition. You don't know if you can trust this person. Whoever this is that you're wondering whether or not you can trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. Kind of feels to me like somebody connected with you for just a sex-based connection. That's what it feels like to me. Somebody was just wanting a booty call, a sex-based connection, and the Seven of Cups with it. This is multiple love options, and we don't even need to talk about these two cards. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm seeing you can see you're connecting with somebody. This is either something that just recently happened or it's something that's right around the corner. I'm seeing you connecting with somebody that doesn't have good intentions. That's not good intentions, dude. That is not good. There's no way to steer around that. I'm not trying to be negative. There's no other way around that. You can't steer around that. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Devil card. Somebody might be getting ghosted too. Did this just recently happen? Or if not, all I'm saying is be careful who you connect with. Be careful who you connect with. Somebody trying to get a little booty call. It's the overall outcome. I don't know if this is your love interest or just somebody new coming in. It doesn't really feel like somebody that you already know or you're already interested in. It kind of feels like somebody trying to make their way into your life. Somebody trying to connect with you with not good intentions. First of all, before I look at the outcome, let me see if anything's happening between Taurus and the person they're thinking about. Person on your mind. Six of Swords. Moving on from this person. So communication, but you're starting to feel like you're wasting your time. Yeah, you're starting to feel like you're wasting your time. Looks like good communication, though. So I'm seeing you and this person in communication, but that's about it. How's this person see you? Are they interested in you? Magician reversed. Uh-oh. No, I don't know. I don't know. This kind of looks like it might be a loneliness connection. I'm not seeing a lot of interest here between you and the person that you're thinking about. Good communication, though. This is the part that's fucked up. All three of my communication cards came out in the upright for this person. So communication looks fine. But it just doesn't look like anything else is happening here. What's the overall outcome? Overall outcome for Taurus. Yeah, so that's why I feel like the person in the first spread doesn't feel like somebody that you're interested in. Feels like somebody trying to come in from the outside. Overall outcome. Oh, yeah, see, somebody trying to play games with you. Somebody's trying to play games with you, and you might accidentally catch feelings for them. What's the advice? What is the advice? It's saying, hey, if you are having a battle between your ego and your intuition, step back and pass on that love offer. You got that little battle going on inside of you, and you're like, is my intuition picking up on something off, or is my ego just making shit up? Is that my intuition, or am I just imagining this? Are they really into me, or are they just playing games? Can I really trust them? I don't know. And then you're trying to logically figure out, and like you're putting a puzzle piece together, and you got to sit and, trying to take up your actions and your words and see if they match up and trying to figure it out like a puzzle piece. That means something's wrong. You should not have to do all that. You shouldn't have to sit there and try to figure somebody out like you're solving a fucking puzzle. If you're doing that, something's wrong. Something is wrong. Whenever you can actually trust somebody, when somebody has true, genuine intentions, you feel it immediately. You feel it. Like, I already know I can trust you. I don't know how I know. I just know. So if you're having a little battle between ego and intuition, back away and step away. Somebody's trying to play some games, dude. All right, Gemini. Gemini. What important messages do we have for my Gemini friends this weekend? My Gemini friends this weekend. Boom. Boom. Sun card reversed. Some of you are putting on a fake smile and pretending to be happier than you actually are. I'm seeing a love offer coming through, though. I'm seeing a love offer coming through. And I kind of feel like you're going to give this person a shot, even though you're not really feeling it. Gemini, what's going on, dude? You're not really feeling it, but you're going to go ahead and give it a shot anyways, hoping that it turns into something good. Because I feel like whatever it is that you're going through, I see you're wearing a fake smile, Gemini. That smile's not genuine. Come on, man. Yup, you might end up jumping into a codependency. Look, that's how codependency connections start. That's how it starts. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I'm empty. Here I'm connecting with this person, and I'm really not feeling it. I'm really not happy, but hopefully maybe you can make me happy. No, they can't. They can't make you happy. No, they can't. No, they cannot. We got to get a super chat here. Tony, thank you for that super chat. Make sure I didn't miss any more. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I didn't have the chat pulled up. All right. All righty. Oh, hang on. Okie dokie. So, yeah, love offer coming through. You're nervous, restless, irritable, and discontent. And you're going to go ahead and give this a shot, even though you're not really feeling it. Not really. And you got to be careful, like I said, because that's how codependency connections form. Now, it doesn't mean, just because you're feeling like that right now, doesn't mean that it has to turn into a codependency connection, but it could. But it could. What's the overall outcome for the weekend? Overall outcome for the weekend. Oh, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh, 9 of Swords. Look, Page of Pentacles reversed. So if a love offer comes in and you're not careful and you're unhappy, you could accidentally end up sabotaging the connection. But the only thing that I would suggest is be real and upfront. Just be as open and transparent as you can. Let the person know, look, been kind of going through a little bit of a funk here lately. So, you know, I'm not exactly high vibrational right now. I'm not. Just got to be real and raw about it, dude. I'm really not all that high vibe right now. I'm not. So it's not you. It's not you. It's me. So I might kind of come across a little bit weird maybe. And I don't know what's going on with me right now. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just feeling kind of funky, just going through it here lately. I don't know how to explain it. And just let that be known up front so that they can know, oh, okay, well, I don't know what's going on with you, but I'm willing to be patient and hopefully I'll do what I can to try to make you feel better. Maybe if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. I don't know. What's the best advice besides that? Yeah, don't let this turn into a karmic tie. That I think that's pretty much all the advice that you need. Don't let any new connections coming in distract you from any healing that needs to be done from the past. That if I had a list of the top 5 leading causes of relationship failure, that would be one of them. That would be one of them. I have unfinished business from a person in the past. It's weighing down on me. You know, I'm carrying that vibrational baggage on my back. And then here this new person comes in and it distracts me from that. So I forget all about that and I leave that energy neglected and it sinks down to the pit of my subconscious mind. So I totally forget all about it. Now it has the ability to turn into a thought form entity. Okay. And it can wreak havoc because I'm not paying attention to it anymore. I let it run off. I let it run off unchecked. And that will eventually end up sabotaging a new connection. So be cognizant of your energy. Be mindful of your vibration. And just know that my new relationship is here. My shit that I need to heal from is here. So I need to be able to separate those two and be able to focus on the shit I need to heal from, you know, apart from this new relationship. And you don't want to use a new relationship purposely to distract you from your pain. That's no different than running to the bar and getting drunk because you had a stressful week at work. All right, Cancer. Cancerians. Cancer. What important messages do we have for my Cancerian friends? I forgot my damn water bottle, man. Hang on a second. Text my wife. All right. Cancerians, what important messages do we have? For the weekend. Oh, world card reversed. That's unfinished business. Okay, this is past energy here. Past energy's coming up. Okay, yep. So, 7 of Cups. I see you entertaining and at least talking to more than one potential love interest. But there's still some kind of unfinished business. I don't know if you're carrying this or if somebody else is carrying this and directing it towards you. But there's definitely some energy that's unsettled from the past. I can't steer around it, dude. I can't steer around the past energy. Right now, some of you might be too guarded to allow a new love connection to come in anyways. Like the image that I see in my mind is your inbox dinging, you know, people trying to get your attention, flirting with you and whatnot, and you're just guarded. You ain't even going there. Inbox, ding, hey, beautiful. Swipe it and delete it. You know, you post a selfie and then somebody comments, gorgeous, and you just don't even respond to it. Everybody trying to get your attention, trying to be like, hey, pick me, you know, and here's you. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or if you're just subconsciously like not allowing any new love offers to come in. But yeah, it looks like you're standing pretty solid on that. Okay. Well, let's take a look at you and the person that you're thinking about. Anything happening generally between Cancer and the person who lives in your head? Uh-oh. Page of Cups reverse. No love offer being made this weekend. Queen of Swords reverse is starting to piss you off too, isn't it? Starting to get a little bit irritated, huh? Ace of Swords, though. Okay, so it looks like the two of you are in communication. I'm almost seeing somebody from the past wanting to communicate with you. That's what I'm seeing. I can't help it. This past energy keeps coming up for you. What's the overall outcome this weekend? Why's my camera doing that? There we go. What's the overall outcome? 5 of Swords reversed. Now, I'm kind of feeling like you're taking a break and laying low. 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Taking a break, laying low. Again, the only thing that I'm struggling with here is, are you doing this consciously or unconsciously? Let me know in the comments. I can't tell. Are you consciously straight up saying, no, I don't want to mess with nobody. Everybody leave me alone this weekend. Purposely ignoring people. Or is it subconscious? Do you not realize you're doing it? That's what I can't figure out here. What's the advice? Somebody's attracted to you, though. It's probably more than one person that's attracted to you trying to get your attention. What's the advice? Ooh, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Keep doing what you're doing then, I guess. Strength reversed. Yeah, focus on gaining your strength back. You know, one of these days, and we light workers are working around the clock to get to this point where one day we're not going to have to worry about this shit. But we're not there yet. We have eradicated lots of darkness and evil from the planet over the last few years. Lots of it. But there's still lots on the planet. There are still lots of fucking demons running around the planet. You know, there's still lots of negative energies and little minions and shit running around the planet. There's still negative entities that can attach to you. They're still out there. We're working around the clock to get rid of that shit. We're working around the clock to shine as much light and expose the darkness as we possibly can, to help awaken those who are asleep, to help spread awareness. But currently, when you're vulnerable, you're still a target for fucking vultures, snakes, and leeches. And that just is what it is. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. But for now, if you're feeling like this, lay low, protect yourself, and gain your strength back. Get your vibe right. Go lay low, go relax, get your vibe right. And then once you're feeling like, yeah, I'm good now, vibing high, got a good strong auric field going on around me, yeah, let's get this shit. Then get back out there and start mingling. All right. Leo. Leo. Let's use a deck I haven't used yet. Leo. Leo, Leo, oh, Leo, Leo. Leo. What messages do we have for Leo this weekend? Oh, the Justice. Some of you are going to get the privilege of watching somebody get what's coming to them. Now, you want to be careful with that now. You want to be careful with that. But for those of you who were done dirty, and I mean straight up dirty, you had somebody in your life that you laid your life on the line and just, did everything you could for them, had nothing but good intentions, and was willing to give this person the world. And they straight up stabbed you in the back with a smile on their face like a fucking snake. It's happened to us all, man. I get it, dude. Some painful shit. And we always want to see them get theirs. Now that's you got to be careful with that energy, because you could accidentally end up manifesting more horrible things to happen to you with that energy. And I see people do that all the time. What do I keep doing to deserve this? What you're doing is you're spending all this time sitting around watching, wishing, and waiting for something bad to happen to somebody. You're going to attract negative shit into your life like that. So I just had to put that disclaimer out there. Be careful with this. But somebody that did you dirty, you going to see him get theirs. You going to see him get theirs. You sure is. And the Judgment, dude. The Justice and the Judgment. Somebody's getting what they deserve. Somebody getting what they deserve. Yep. So this is kind of like really specific. So take it however it resonates. For those of you who got like cheated on, like somebody cheated on you and left you for somebody else, they about to get cheated on and left for somebody else. Whatever they did to you is about to get done to them. And that's all I'm seeing here. But you know what? Don't get it twisted. It's nice to be able to sit and watch that, but it doesn't feel as good as you thought. You know why it doesn't feel as good as you thought? Because that the last thing on their mind was, I'm getting what I deserve because of what I did to Leo. You know they ain't thinking that. You know that's not what they're thinking. That's not what's on their mind. So at the end of the day, it doesn't feel as satisfying as you thought it would. You know? You're the one coming out on top, though. Huh, that was a weird message. Let me see the signs I have on the table here. I have Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Virgo. Any of those signs ring a bell? Sweet. If not, fuck it. All right. Let's see. Is anything happening generally between Leo and the person who lives in your head? Queen of Pentacles. So there's a very strong possibility for communication, but Queen of Pentacles energy doesn't look like emotional lovey-dovey communication. Yeah. The wasting time card keeps coming out for everybody. Sun card reverse. I don't see you too happy about this. I don't see you too happy about this. So it's not looking like a whole lot's happening here other than possible communication. But again, like I said, I don't have any cups on the table here. None. Not one single cup. No cups. I'm not seeing anything indicating any kind of emotions being expressed. What is the advice then? What's the advice for Leo? What's the advice? The Moon card. Be careful who you share your feelings with. Be careful who you vent to. I don't know why it's telling me this. Move forward in silence. Be careful who you vent to and who you express your frustrations and you vent your frustrations and feelings with, because there are some people out there who are glad you have problems. It would blow your mind, man. Do you know how many people out there? And it would seriously blow your mind if you knew how many people out there want to see you struggle. Isn't that fucking sick? They want to see something bad happen to you. Isn't that dark and sick and twisted, dude? So just be picky and choosy who you vent to. There's some people out there who glad you have problems. That's all I'm saying. That was a weird message. All right. All righty. Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? Uh-oh, 6 of Cups. That's all past energy right there. I don't want to just keep talking about the past, but if it comes up, I can't steer around the 6 of Cups, dude. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. King of Wands, uh-oh, Devil card. Kind of feels like somebody might be obsessing over you. Somebody might be obsessing over you from the past. And with the 5 of Swords here, they might be trying to figure out some way to try to sabotage you. Or at least hoping, like I was just saying to Leo, something similar. Hoping to either sabotage you or hoping to see something bad happen to you. Ooh, Magician reversed. So if you are dealing with somebody, thank you, babe. If you are dealing with somebody that you know is into metaphysics and esoterics, they could be trying to throw some black magic at you. Oh, shit. I know not everybody is dealing with somebody into metaphysics, but I know some of you are. But it doesn't matter if this person's into metaphysics or not. They're still wanting to see something bad happen to you. If you strongly suspect somebody throwing black magic at you, first, learn to acknowledge it. Learn to acknowledge what is your energy and what is not your energy. You know that the vast majority of the time, whenever you have those random intrusive thoughts that just come out of nowhere, that's not your energy. When you're cool, chill, in a decent mood, content, everything's going cool, then all of a sudden your energy takes a nosedive out of nowhere and you're thinking this fucked up negative shit and your starts to spiral out of control. That's not your energy. That's either somebody throwing energy at you on purpose, or you're accidentally tuning into and picking up on somebody else's shit. Your neighbor could be walking down the street thinking all kinds of horrible, horrific fucking shit. And you can pick up on that. Oh, yes, you can. This is not woo-woo. They can prove this. They've proven this many, many times. Your thoughts exit your head in the form of light. You damn Skippy. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, somebody from the past is obsessively hoping to see something bad happen to you for whatever reason. And again, could be trying to throw some black magic at you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, don't you worry about that. All you got to do is learn how to acknowledge it, reject it, and just sit back and wait. Just sit back and wait. Because it's coming back to him. It's coming back to him. There's no maybe. There's no, it might. It's coming back to him. It's going to come back and it is going to take the biggest chunk out of their ass. It's going to hurt them worse than they ever even thought it would hurt you. It's going to come back and hit them threefold. What's going on between Virgo and the person they're thinking about? Sun card. Two of Cups reversed. I'm kind of, well, what's going on here? A love offer is being made, but the two of you aren't coming together. So it's kind of looking like somebody's making a love offer, and I don't know if it's being turned down or just ignored. Or maybe somebody's hinting. Is this making any sense? This don't make sense to me. What's this mean? Like, I don't know if you're coming forward with a love offer and they're turning it down or ignoring it, or maybe you're just hinting at it and they're not picking up on it. Two of Cups reversed, Six of Wands reversed. It doesn't look, see, communication. It doesn't look like this connection is taking liftoff. Doesn't. So what's the overall outcome for Virgo this weekend then? Overall, general. Eight of Pentacles, you're focused on work. Focusing your energy on your work, your business, your finance. Queen of Wands. Five of Swords. Five of Pentacles reversed. I cannot steer around this past energy that keeps coming up. And there's the Five of Swords again. There's that Five of Swords again. So the only thing this is wanting to talk about is whoever this is from the past hoping to see something bad happen to you. Did you maybe deal with some sort of narcissistic manipulator in the past that didn't get their way with you? Couldn't manipulate you? And now they're hoping to try to sabotage you or something like that? What's the advice, man? What's the advice? 4 Cups. Ignore it. Ignore it, dude. You don't know. Look, and this is for everybody too. Your superpower. Listen. Your superpower. Your superpower is your control of your focus. That's your superpower. You have no idea how powerful you are when you can control what you focus on and what you don't focus on. Your ability to divert your focus away from shit that's trying to sabotage you is your superpower. Because in actuality, they can't sabotage you. Nobody can sabotage you. The only way that they can sabotage you is if they successfully trigger you and you sabotage yourself. That's the only way they can sabotage you. Ignore the noise. If there's rumors floating around about you, let them float around. Ignore it. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've told you guys this. I know I've told Leo and I think Pisces this. Rumors, when a rumor's floating around about you, that is the perfect opportunity for you to see who your people are. I love rumors floating around about me. I love it because the snakes expose themselves. Think about it. Think about this. Picture in your mind right now somebody that you love. Bring to mind a picture of somebody you love. Now, imagine you hear this rumor about that person. You don't want to believe it, do you? You don't want to believe that. And some of you might even go out and fight to defend that person with no evidence whatsoever whether or not the rumor is true. All right? Okay. Now, bring to mind a picture of somebody that you hate. Somebody that you seriously dislike. Now, imagine you hear a rumor floating around about them. You want to believe that shit, don't you? You want to believe that. Some of you will even jump on board and believe that fucking rumor with no evidence as to whether or not it's even true. Just because you want to believe that because you don't like them. All right? That's how we function. We all do. Don't fucking lie. We all function like that. Don't lie. Yeah, you do. But anyway, the point of it is when there's a rumor floating around about you, a bold-faced bullshit lie that anybody could easily find out is not true, step back and see who believes it. Step back and see who believes it. Oh, you believe that shit? You really believe that? Like, as well as you know me, and that doesn't even sound like anything I would do. You believe that? Okay, you know what that means? That means you want to believe that. That's what that means. You want to believe that because you're an undercover hater. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I see what it's all about then. Thank you, universe, for exposing the snakes for me. That'll show you who your people really are. Think about that, man. But either way, ignore the noise. Ignore the people spreading rumors. Ignore the people talking shit and throwing hate. Let the noise fly over your head and you focus on you. And if you can stay focused on your goals, one day you'll be at the top of the mountain and they still going to be down at the bottom of the mountain talking shit and looking like idiots. And you'll be waving from the top of the mountain. Promise you. All righty. Libra. Libra. What messages do we have for Libra this weekend? What messages do we have for Libra this weekend? Hierophant. Some of you dealt with a person who triggered your spiritual awakening. Did you deal with a person that triggered your spiritual awakening? Either that, even if they didn't trigger your spiritual awakening, your spiritual path right now is very strongly being influenced by this person. Very strongly. Even if you were already on an awakening path, your path is taking some twists and turns right now that it would not have taken if it wasn't for this person. High Priestess and the Hierophant. Yup. Thank you, Dolores Howard, for that super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. Some of you dealing with a Pisces. Could be a fellow Libra or an Aquarius. Okay. Damn, man. Yup. You are dealing with a connection. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but pay attention. Take a real close look at your life. And this connection with this person has drastically altered the trajectory of your life path. Drastically. Drastically. I mean, to a degree, every connection that we have alters the trajectory of our path, but this is one that was very deliberately intended to have a very specific influence on your spiritual journey. And as good as that sounds, which it is good, I'm not saying it's not good, but things that do that to us typically are not fucking fun, are they? They are not fucking fun. Raise your hand if you're on the spiritual path because your life is fun. Raise your hand if the reason why you are awakening is because your life has just been peaches and cream and rainbows and unicorns. Raise your hand if you're on an awakening or evolutionary journey because you've had it easy in life. Come on, man. Come on, man. Think about it. That's one thing that we all have in common in the spiritual community. Is we've been broken, haven't we? We've had it hard as fuck. Think about it. What would be the point? Why do we get on the spiritual path? Why do we do that? To find answers, right? To try to improve our life. Because we've exhausted all other options and we're surrendering. Why? You don't do that if your life is comfortable. You don't do that if your life is good. I'll never forget the first law of attraction video I saw when I was living in a homeless shelter. If I was at a good place in life, got a decent job, happy marriage, money coming in, I'm comfortable, you think I would have sat and watched that law of attraction video? I would have scrolled right past that shit. I wouldn't have paid no attention to that. The only reason I became so obsessed with learning how to manifest was because I was at rock motherfucking bottom. I had nothing to my name but an outfit of donation clothes that I got from a place that donates to the homeless. And I lived in a damn transitionary home, homeless shelter. That's why I became obsessed with learning how to manifest. That's the reason why everybody becomes obsessed with learning how to learn the laws of energy and the behavior of energy in the universe and whatnot. Because we're trying to find a way out of this fucking pain, aren't we? And that's what you dealt with. But for those of you wondering whether or not this situation is improving, Two of Cups reverse, Six of Swords. It looks like you're still moving on from this connection. Still moving on from it. Fool card reverse. Nobody's coming forward. Eight of Cups. Walking away from it. Damn. Well, that kind of puts a monkey wrench in my flow there. So, okay. I guess let's look at the primary overall outcome then for Libra this weekend. Primary overall outcome. Let's see. Same card that jumped out in the first spread, right? The Hierophant. This is all about them spiritual lessons. You are in the middle of a really strong learning curve right now. And you're riding that wave out. You're riding that wave out. Six of Cups, past energy, still looking back on the past. But you're going to start realizing, though, you're about to start noticing that this happened to benefit you. I know some of you can't even begin to imagine how this could possibly have been something that happened to your benefit, but you're about to start noticing it. You're about to start noticing it. The universe is about to start showing you why it did this. Knight of Wands. I see you briefly connecting with somebody, but it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. So I am kind of seeing a new connection coming in, but it doesn't really look like it's going anywhere with the Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands reversed. Some of you may not even be in the position right now. Yeah, see Lover's card reversed. Some of you may not even be in the position right now for a new love offer to come in. What's the advice? What is the advice? Throw your sword down, dude. After a certain point, look, have you ever uttered the phrase, everything happens for a reason? Yeah, you have. At least once in your life. Well, we have to stick by that. One thing that is so annoying about us humans, we are so silly, is that we love to say that when everything is going good. Things are going good. Everything happens for a reason. Things start going not so good or not in the way that we had planned. Well, everything happens for a reason except this thing that just happened to me. That was a mistake. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's easier to say than it is to do. So I'm not trying to make it sound easy. But whatever you're going through right now, trust that the universe will show you why it's happening. Trust it. And you have to be open and willing to receive the answer too. Because it's really easy to block that out and ignore it, especially if you spend all your time building your identity around the trauma. All right, universe, I'm trusting that you're going to show me why you did this. I'm trusting that everything is happening for a reason. My little brain just can't comprehend what your reasoning could possibly be, but I'm trusting that there's a reason. And if you can maintain that, which most people can't, to be real with you, most people can't. Most people can't. But if you can, the few of you who can, you'll see. The universe will show you why you have been going through everything that you're going through. Okay. Crazy messages, man. All right, Scorpio. What messages do we have for my Scorpio friends? What messages do we have for my Scorpio friends this weekend? Unfinished business. High Priestess reversed. This is past energy. So you very strongly suspect that a past person might be coming back. Very strongly suspect that. And you're right, but you're not. You're right, but you're not. Are they still carrying the burden of this connection with you? Yes. Do they still sometimes lose sleep at night over this, thinking about you? Yes. But are they taking action towards you? Nah, they're waiting on you. Death card in the reverse. World card in the reverse. 3 of Wands. And it looks like they got their mind made up. They got their mind made up. I don't think they want to come forward. Like, at all. Are they still in love with you? Yes. But they don't want to come forward. Some of you could possibly have kids with this person. It could be a baby mama, baby daddy. Possibly. Queen of Wands. Nah, they ain't moving. They ain't moving. No. They are standing firm in their position. Okay. All right, well, let's see if anything is happening between you and your love interest. Anything happening between Scorpio and their love interest? Death card reversed again. Is this a past person that you're interested in? I know it can't be for everybody. Two of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands again. All it's telling me, I don't know if you have somebody else that you're interested in, but it's not telling me about that. All it's telling me is about something from the past. Somebody from the past that's waiting on hearing from you. All the same cards coming out, y'all. All the same cards coming out. They're waiting on communication from you. Waiting on communication from you. So that is all this is wanting to tell me. Well, what's the advice then? Would it be a good idea for Scorpio to communicate with anybody from the past? Would that be a good idea? Would that be a good idea? 6 of Cups. Make sure you do your healing from the past first. Whatever it was that happened in the past. Make peace with the past first. If you have not made peace with the past, it would not be a very smart idea for you to contact this person. It would not. It would not. It would not. It would not. And I was just explaining this the other night. You know how everybody in the spiritual community always says the answers are inside of you. You have all the answers. You know how you always hear that? I used to hear that all the time, and that never made any fucking sense to me until I understood that, oh, wow. In my reality, what I choose to believe is the truth. In my reality. That is true. Now, there is a very dark force controlling the planet right now, taking advantage of that. They take advantage of that. And they're brainwashing people left and right by using that. But if you know how to use that properly, the right way, then you can tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself to make peace with the past. It's your reality. It's your life experience. At the end of the fucking day, nobody else, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about it. You have to understand how powerful your perception and your beliefs are. And once you understand that, you can heal from anything. You can assign any meaning you want to anything that has ever happened to you when you understand how truly powerful your beliefs are, when you understand how to control your own perception. See, we got so many people. Here's the big problem. The big problem is there's so many people out here on the planet right now who other people have control of their perception. Other people are telling you how to perceive this, how to feel about that, how to think about this. And when you take control of that, because you are very, very easily programmable. When you figure out how to take control of that yourself and you brainwash yourself, you can heal from anything. 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 So, go crazy. Go crazy in that head of yours. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Whatever the hell you want. Just do it with a sense of energetic awareness, energetic intelligence, moral fortitude, and integrity. And you can heal from any damn thing you want. And then once you feel like you have successfully made peace with the past, then if you must contact this person to finish the rest of the untying process from this soul connection, then go right ahead. All right. Sagittarius. How are my Saggy friends doing? What do we got for Saggy this weekend? Sagittarius. Ooh, the Fool card. You about to be jumping head first into something. Something. Is something new coming in? Is something from the past coming back? Let's see. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Check it out, dude. You jumping head first into something. You connecting with somebody. It's always Sagittarius, isn't it? It's always Sagittarius. Y'all typically tend to have, not always, but more often than not, y'all tend to have some of the most positive readings. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you, possibly, but it almost looks like you're losing interest really quick. This almost kind of looks like an impulse connection. Yeah. Yep, you're jumping straight in with somebody on impulse and then very quickly realizing, I don't know if I'm feeling you anymore. Uh-oh, what are we going to do with you, Saggy? What are we going to do with you? You know, okay, so those of you, you know that Sagittarius is my favorite sign. You know that I'm very happily married to a Sagittarius. Okay, for those of you who didn't know, now you know. It used to always irritate me my whole life. Every Saggy I would connect with had this fucking thing that they would do where they, not me, they would go out of their way to make these big, elaborate plans with me. And I would drop what I was doing. I would rearrange my schedule. And then they would flake on their own plans. You made these plans with me. What the fuck are you doing, dude? I could understand if I made plans with you and you really didn't want to, but you didn't want to hurt my feelings. So you acquiesced to my request and you've decided at the last minute you just really didn't want to. Okay, that's more understandable. I mean, it's still shady, but I mean, I can understand that. But when you make plans with me, you made plans with me, and then you ditch out and flake on your own fucking plans? What the fuck? Just saying, it's happened to me many, many, many times with multiple Saggies. Now, I'm not saying that every last one of you have done that if you're a Sagittarius. Just saying that I think that energy may strongly influence people to do such things from time to time. So it's almost kind of looking like that's what might be happening here. Jump straight into something, you're really excited in the moment, and then all of a sudden that excitement just crashes. And you're like, I don't know if I'm into this anymore. I don't know if I'm feeling this. Could be a Cancer for some of you. I have 2 Cancer cards here. And I also have Aries and Leo. Well, what is the overall general outcome for Sagittarius for the weekend? Overall general outcome for Sagittarius for the weekend. Yep, you're choosing to remain single. Choosing to remain single, especially, I know this can't be everybody, but especially those of you who end up like maybe going on a date with somebody at the workplace. Maybe there's somebody at the workplace for some of you. You know, you've been kind of flirty for a little bit and whatnot. You finally agree to take them out, and y'all end up going out this weekend and having a drink or something like that. And you have a real good time, and it's fucking amazing. And then by the time Monday rolls around, it's like, now I've solved that mystery in my mind. So it's no longer an enigma. So all the excitement is just like, you know, you're keeping your options open. Keeping your options open. What's the advice? What is the advice? The Emperor. Just be transparent. Just be transparent. Don't be afraid. I'm not saying don't do it. Don't be afraid to walk away from a connection that don't feel right. Don't be afraid to do that. Just be transparent. Be transparent. Like, yo, we'll see where it goes. I don't know if I'm really looking for anything serious right now. Maybe, possibly. Just be open and transparent about that. Or hell, I know there's at least 1 or 2 Saggies out there that ain't looking for nothing serious, and all you want to do is fuck around. And be honest about that. Be all the way real about that. That's one thing that me, my whole life, I've always been real big on that. I ain't no little innocent angel. You know how many times back in the day I'd get my heart broken? I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be on some fuckboy shit then. And I would. And I'd be honest about it too. I'd be honest about it. I ain't looking for no relationship. I'm trying to get me some pussy. I'll be real about it. Be upfront about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lead you on. Oh no. I'm just trying to hit that. Trying to hit it and quit it. You know, real talk. So regardless of what your intentions are, just be open, honest, and straight up about it, you know? And if the connection ends up not feeling like something that you're interested in, then okay. Okay, at least I was honest up front about it, and I told you straight up. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't, you know? Don't leave them a bunch of room to guess and possibly be led on, either intentional or accidental. So, all right. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. What important messages do we have for Capricorn? Justice reversed. Some of you may feel like you were treated unfairly, possibly. Or maybe somebody did you wrong and you're wondering when they're going to get theirs and it still hasn't happened yet, maybe for some of you. Seven of Wands reversed. Five of Cups reversed. I'm seeing a love offer being made. I'm seeing a love offer being made, but at the same time, I'm seeing indecisiveness. I'm feeling like a relationship is coming in. Or an offer for a relationship is coming in. But then at the same time, it's almost like, well, at a crossroads. Do I stay single? Or do I keep this going and see if it'll become something successful? So, feel kind of like you're a little bit indecisive. Two of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. I don't think you feel as strong of a connection with this person as you would like to. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Also have Aries here. Yeah. So a love offer's coming in, but I just feel like you're indecisive. Not 100% sure if you want to stay single or be in a relationship. So the offer is coming in, but I don't know if you're making a 100% decision in your heart and mind as to whether or not you want this. Queen of Swords. You're trying to be as logical, rational, and reasonable about this as possible. Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles. Okay. The signs I have on the table, I have Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, and Pisces. What's the outcome then? Will this turn into something serious, or will you choose to remain single? What's the outcome? Five of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. You're just not really catching the feelings that you would like to. Oh, I kind of feel like you're going to give this a shot. You're going to give this a shot, but you're not establishing an emotional connection, and you're not committed to it, and it's not going to last long before it crashes and burns. What card always comes up for Capricorn? Every time, dude. Every time. Two of Wands. See, I mean, when you go into it indecisive like that, that's always risky. It's always risky. You never, I mean, I don't know. I personally have never met a true pair of actual life partners who came together and were unsure about how they felt about each other. I haven't. It's okay to lay low. Just lay low, be single. Focus on that money, Capricorn. You don't need that advice, though, do you? Okay. Any more advice? Any more advice? Two of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, Seven of Swords reversed. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Sagittarius. Just be 100% transparent, open, and honest. I know that can be a really uncomfortable conversation to have, especially if somebody's really digging you. Then it's really hard to have that conversation. Really hard. Because you can tell they're into you. And you know, here's the funny thing. Once you understand how energy behaves, the more you pull away energetically, the more interested they become. And the more you pull away, the more interested they become. And the more you try to shy away and avoid, you're reeling them towards you. And you don't even mean to be doing it. I call it push-pull. And then the more interested you are, the more they pull away. And the more interested you are, then the more they pull away. So that can make for a really uncomfortable, weird, awkward situation and conversation whenever somebody's really fucking digging you and you ain't feeling it. But it is just best to be open about it, man. Yo, I just don't know if we're vibing, though. I don't know. I don't really feel that much of a connection with you. I don't know. It just doesn't really feel like we vibing. Not really. It just don't. It don't feel like we vibing. I know that's hard to have that conversation, but if you can okay, so from what I've witnessed and what I've seen on my journey, everybody, not just some people, not just a few people, everybody has somebody out there for them. Is everybody going to connect with that person in their life? Probably not. Not everybody, but everybody out there has somebody out there for them. Now, maybe it's not in your soul plan to connect with that person. Maybe that's not what you planned in this lifetime. But of the people who did, you know what prevents people from connecting with their actual person? Spending too much time fucking around with the people who ain't their person. It's that simple. That's why we got to find some simple, no nonsense, common sense fucking things that we got to look for that'll tell me whether or not you're my person. And you know what I always say? Do I know how you feel about me? Do I know what your intentions are? Do I know that I can trust you? Those three things. I'm telling you, I challenge you. Every last one of you out there. When you connect with somebody, the next person you connect with, give it 1 month. Give it 1 month. And then after that 1 month time period, sit with yourself, and ask yourself those three questions. Honestly, do I know exactly how this person feels about me? If you find yourself going back and forth, I don't know. Yeah, I think they like me, but I don't know. Well, then no, you do not know how they feel about you. Do I know exactly what their intentions are? I don't know. Sometimes they kind of act like this, but then I don't know. They say they want marriage, but then the way they act, it doesn't really look like it. Then no, you don't know what their intentions are. Do I know without a shadow of a doubt in my mind that I can trust them? Not really. The other day, when I asked them, what'd you do this weekend? And they told me, I just suspect they're hiding something. I just suspect. I strongly worry. I strongly worry and suspect that if I was to pick up your phone, I would find something I don't want to see. Then no, you do not know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt in your mind, that you can trust them. Those three questions. And then when you can honestly, wholeheartedly, with every little fiber of your being, answer those three questions with yes. Yes, I know how this person feels about me. I don't even really need them to tell me. It's nice if they tell me. I like the reassurance, but they don't need to. I can tell. I can just tell by the way their energy feels. I can tell by their actions how they feel about me. And I know what their intentions are. I know I can trust them. Like, I just know. I know for a fact that if I pick up your phone and look through it, I'm not going to see anything I don't want to see. I know that when you say you went over to your mom's house this weekend and your dad cooked hamburgers and y'all watched the game, I know you're telling me the truth. I know you're not hiding nothing from me. Bet you that's the person you marry. Bet you. Bet you. Those three simple things. All right. I am babbling, ain't I? Sorry about that, y'all. Aquarius. Aquarius. Boom, boom. Aquarius. What's happening for Aquarius this weekend? Okay, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Man, the fucking Aquarius saga. Same shit, man. You got a stalker. You got a stalker. You got a stalker. You got a stalker. And there's this really, really, really intense, silent connection between you and somebody else. Silent. They watching you. They just not saying nothing. This is the same fucking story we tell every week. Same one. Same cards, dude. It doesn't matter what deck I pull from. It's these same cards. Why are they silent? I suspect that they may be wanting to avoid drama, maybe. I feel like they're intimidated by you. Could be an Aries for some of you. But there's a really, really, really intense connection. You both feel it. Neither of you are saying anything. Neither of you are coming forward. So no new start in love is happening between the two of you. I think you intimidate this person. I think they're worried that you might have something nasty and shitty to say to them if they reach out to you. So I kind of feel like they've been doing things to try to get your attention. And I don't know if you are just not fucking paying attention to them or if you're blatantly ignoring it. Whoops. Blatantly ignoring it. But same story. Same story. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Okay, that's the same fucking story. Same story. I don't know if that's the person on your mind or not, but same fucking story. Been coming out for Aquarius week after week after week after week after week. Well, let's take a look at Aquarius and the person that they're thinking about. Aquarius and the person that's running through your head. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Anything happening generally between Aquarius and this person? Magician. You trying to manifest this person? Trying to manifest this person. Oh, the Lovers card's reversed. I'm not convinced that this connection is felt mutually between the two of you. Not the person on your mind. Not the person on your mind. I don't know who that was in the first spread, but I'm feeling like for a lot of you, this is two different people. If that makes any fucking sense. Does that make sense? I hope it does, man. I'm feeling like this is two different people. I'm feeling like whoever this is that you live in their head, that's not the person living in your head. I don't think so. Maybe for some of you, it could be. For some of you, possibly. Because here's the Lovers card twice in a row, but it came out in the reverse the second time. So, yeah. Now, Seven of Pentacles. Nope. Same old shit. Same old shit. Different toilet. Actually, for some of you, it's the same damn toilet, too. Hermit reversed. Okay, could be a Sagittarius. For some of you, also have Virgo here. Death card. So this connection, we're going to have to get the advice on this because it might be too late now. Since nobody's come forward, nobody's made a move, might be past the point of no return. Possibly. What's the overall general outcome for Aquarius? 3 cards. Just 3. First 3. Okay, 8 of Pentacles reversed. High Priestess. So you're keeping this to yourself, focusing mainly on your work and your finance, and kind of a boring weekend is what it looks like for Aquarius. Work, I don't know if are you taking on some overtime maybe, or even if it's not work, I still think that's primarily where your energy is being focused. If you're not working all weekend, you're thinking about work. I don't know, man. Looks pretty boring. Looks pretty boring. What's the advice? What's the advice for Aquarius this weekend? Ooh, take some time for self-care. Take some time for self-care. Yeah. For those of you, I got a side message here. Now, this may only be for a couple of you. For those of you who have been sitting around and thinking about starting a little side hustle or a little online business or a YouTube channel or whatever, something like that, start doing it this weekend. You are never going to replace your 9-to-5 job sitting around waiting for the right opportunity to start. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. If you're wanting to replace your 9-to-5 job, you have to spend every moment of your free time building the life you want. You got that 9-to-5 job and you put all your energy into your 9-to-5 job, and your time off to rest and relax and do nothing, you're going to stay stuck in that cycle your whole life. Every spare moment of your spare time, building a bridge to connect this reality to that fantasy, and every spare dime of your income has to be invested on building this whatever. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what I would focus on if I was you. Focus on your manifestations. Focus on your business. Focus on whatever it is that you're manifesting. Yep. Some of you don't even really, I hate to say this, I haven't said this in a while. Some of you don't even need to be focused on love this weekend. King of Swords. That's you, boo-boo. That's you. Ooh, there it is. See, look, told you, dude. Told you, man. When you're not focused on it, that's when you can attract it. See, let me give you a little tip. Manifestation isn't happening while you're focused on it. It can't. It's no different than when you go to the gym and lift weights. You're not building muscle while you're lifting. That's not when you're building muscle. Your muscle is growing while you're sleeping. Manifestation is the exact same way. It's the exact same way. So while you're focused, now I'm not saying never focus on it, and I'm not saying don't work towards it. I'm not saying don't take action. I'm just saying you have to be able to purposely be able to assign yourself some time away from it after you work on it so that it can manifest. So when it comes to love, if you spend all of your spare time, effort, and energy focused on trying to find new love, you ain't gonna find it. It can't come to you until you release it and let it go. And that's not a theory. That's not my opinion. There's actually science behind why that is that way too. And I break down and explain lots of that on my series on High Vibe TV, Mastering the Matrix, which I'll be recording a new episode of that today too. All right. Yeah. Focus on your goals, your manifestations, and the next person will come in when you least expect it. That's the only time they can come in. Real talk. Real talk. All right, Pisces. Pisces. Woo! Didn't that come out for you last time? Didn't that come out for you last time? Man, for those of you who just recently connected with somebody, it looks like it's going to be pretty fucking successful. For those of you who haven't connected with somebody yet, it's right around the corner. Right around the corner. Ah, beautiful. Man, look, dude. Check it out. Look at Pisces here. Look at Pisces over there. Look at that. Look at that. Man. Whatever type of connection you're either dealing with or about to deal with is going to be massively, massively successful. Some of you could possibly be having children in the future with the Empress there. Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups reversed. The person that you're dealing with, though, might be a little bit emotionally closed off with the King of Cups reversed, King of Pentacles in the upright, especially if they're like a businessman, businesswoman, whatever. But that does not mean this person doesn't have feelings for you. Some of you might be letting your mind get the best of you, though, and maybe thinking that this person doesn't love you, and that is simply not true. Simply not true. So don't accidentally sabotage this connection. It looks like whatever this is, you got something good coming in here. Okay. Well, I mean, that there's no other way to spin that right there. No other way at all, dude. Thank you, Cinderella Essence, for that super sticker. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, damn. Looks like we got the outcome and everything. Let's just get some, I guess let's wrap this up with some advice, I guess. Outcome looks pretty solid. Success, long-term commitment. What's the advice then? Let's just at least get some advice. Justice. So there is a time and a place for everything. Time and a place for everything. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. There's a time and a place for your logical mind. And there is a time and a place for your emotional mind. I know that as a water sign, you may tend to struggle when it comes to employing the logical mind. But that doesn't mean that you don't still got to work towards that. This weekend, do the best that you can not to let yourself sink to the bottom. Do the best that you can, even if you got to struggle. Swim to the surface and get some air so you can think clearly. Don't let yourself get drowned in under the pulled under and drowned by the fucking deep, heavy, murky waters. See, Nine of Swords is going to be rough too. It's going to be rough too because the intensity of this connection. Yeah, see, the connection that you're either dealing with or about to deal with is a connection that is so intense, it's going to be very difficult to think logically through. It's going to be difficult, but you're just going to have to try harder. I get it, man. I totally get it. And as an air sign myself, like it's the opposite for me. There's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes I need to ditch the logical mind and go for a dive in the deep emotional waters. And I struggle with that as an air sign. We all, it doesn't matter who we are, there's a time and a place for everything, and it's going to be a bit of a struggle. It's going to be a struggle this weekend. The energies are heavy. The energies are intense. Emotions are really heavy. That just means you're going to have to struggle and fight twice as hard to swim to the surface and catch some air so you can think clearly. Make sure that communication between you and your person is so fluent. Don't try to control things that you have no control of. See, the funny thing about control, the funny thing about power, when you understand the nature of your energy and how your energy affects and connects with everything around you, you have more power of your surroundings when you relinquish control than you do when you're trying to control them. As funny and paradoxical as that sounds, I know it sounds totally contradicting and it's weird, but when you're trying to control things, you lose control of everything. When you relinquish and let go, that's when you really gain power of your surroundings. As weird as that sounds, I'm telling you. And the reason being is because the universe is constantly giving you everything you need so that you can keep doing whatever it is that you're currently doing. So if I decide to put up a fight, the universe is going to make sure I have a fight. The universe behaves like water. It lifts those up who make themselves light and drowns those who make themselves heavy. If you put your hand in the water and you move it easily and effortlessly, there is very little to no resistance at all. But the more of a fight you put up against the water, the more resistance the water puts up. You jump off a fucking bridge, that water becomes concrete, doesn't it? So think water. As you're going about your life and you're moving through this matrix and shimmying in and out of these dimensions and timelines, think water. Like you're flowing through the waters of the matrix. And pay attention to your energy. Okay? Pay attention to what you're currently doing. If you're wondering, why is this happening? Well, ask yourself, what am I doing? If I wake up one morning and I say, okay, starting today, I'm going to pursue a relationship. What does the universe have to do to make sure that I can keep doing that? Has to make relationships run from me so that I can have something to pursue. If I'm out there searching to try to find my life partner, what does the universe have to do to make sure that I can keep doing that? Has to make that person hide from me so that I can have something to search for. Whatever I desperately try to avoid seems to find me everywhere I go. And on and on and on the list goes. You could probably continue the rest of that list with your own imagination. Yes, it does dig much deeper and it gets a lot more complex and convoluted than that. But once you start thinking in these terms and looking at it from this perspective, that makes it a little bit easier to understand the relationship you have with the universe and the matrix around you. So play with that. Start playing with that. Seeing what kind of cool shit you can manifest. All right. I feel like those were the messages that all of my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still be showing me, dude, every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.